Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and bishops who teach and rule well, magnifying the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. To all the beloved prophets and brothers out there, pushing this word, magnifying the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, teaching this doctrine with truth and sincerity, and to the believers out there, the hopeful elect, continue to push and believe, study, fast to show yourself approved, magnifying the name of Yahweh Bahashem Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. Today is just a quick exhortation on just a passage found in John. We'll just talk about it a little bit as we start our day and continue to push this work. Jump right into John 13, starting at verse 44 on down. And Yahweh Shai cried and said, He that believeth on me, believeth not on me, but on him that sent me. And he that seeth me, seeth him that sent me. I am come a light into the world, that whosoever believeth on me should not abide in darkness. As the Most High Yahweh has bestowed his wisdom in portion to those earnest vessels who continue to do the work diligently, he's going to bestow more and more wisdom upon you according to your walk in faith and having victory over the trials and tribulations that you are experiencing. So just know that every time you pass a trial, doing whatever he has you to do, that he is ultimately going to crown you with the wisdom to continue to persevere and build you up with faith, hope, and wisdom, sound doctrine. So in this passage of John, our kinsman redeemer, Yahweh Shai, is saying that he has come into the world to be a light unto others, so they will not live in darkness. And if they see him, they see the Father. So this is a warning to you all who are pushing this work and representing the Most High Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, and being the ambassadors to the nation of Yasha Allah to be redeemed in these last times. You are the forefront. You're at the forefront of this awakening to represent well in nobility, in elegance, putting on these attributes as a representative, as a holy priest, being very careful to use the words only within the context of the Holy Scriptures and not anything outside of it. Anything outside of the Holy Scriptures is not of him. If you are trying to use parables out in the world to exemplify or bring forth the understanding within a context, be very mindful on how you do those things. Use different baits, yes, but be careful how you expound on the understanding to bring forth edification. Verse 45, and he that seeth me, seeth him that sent me. He's representing the Father, just like all of you vessels out there, you're representing the Father. Be mindful of your attire. Make sure that you're representing well according to what the Scriptures has told you all to be the image of. Make sure you're putting on that image and nothing that resembles the outside world. You can really cause confusion and confound those that may have been called, which you will be accountable for. 46, I am come a light into the world, that whosoever believeth on me should not abide in darkness. And if any man hear my words and believe not, I judge him not. For I am come not to judge the world, but to save the world. He that rejecteth me and receiveth not my words rejecteth me, he receiveth not my words, hath one that judges him. The word that I have spoken, the same shall judge him in the last day. So your job is pretty much cookie cutter clear. You proclaim only what he has told you to proclaim. You teach only what he has told you to teach. These are for those that are still building up and learning to navigate in this walk. We have examples from more experienced brothers that will give you the edification as you build your wisdom up, so that way your walk is sure. Every step you take is foundational and built on wisdom with experience from the next brother to pass that wisdom unto you. And as you carry the torch and experience it and build your wisdom, you take it and you give it on to the next vessel, building your brothers up. Salakia, verse 49. For I have not spoken of myself. He's not coming to represent himself. He's not putting himself at the forefront of the ministry. He's actually taking a humble and meek approach and putting the Father before him. A lot of people do not do that. They need to be, they need to represent themselves. They need to be seen as, I am the ambassador. I am the one proclaiming. That's not meek. That's not humble, right? He says, for I have not spoken of myself, but the Father which hath sent me. He gave me a commandment, what I should say and what I should speak. Everything that he needs you to say and speak is found in the scriptures. Everything. And if you have been blessed with the ability to go into the scriptures, to properly break them down according to the Ruach HaKodesh, the spirit of prophecy, then by all means, that is your lot. Barakatah. For those that have not have that spirit as of yet, continue to build up, persevere, endure, and give everything unto him, so that way you can be magnified and glorified in him. Verse 50 to close it out. And I know that his commandment is life everlasting. Whosoever I speak therefore, even as my Father said unto me, so I speak. Your directions are clear cut. Proclaim the gospel. Proclaim the good news. Go to those he hath told you to go to. Avoid conflict, confrontation, and continue to magnify him. Strip yourself from this flesh. It is not the vessel in front of you that's rejecting you personally. If they reject your word and you're representing the Father through the Son, it's not ultimately you they're rejecting. They're rejecting the Most High, Yahweh himself. Keep that in your mind when situations can get a little heated. Put off from your flesh and know that at the end of all things, you want to be accounted blameless, spotless, no wrinkle, nothing. You do not want to sit and ponder whether or not you delivered his message well, and if you're accountable for anything. I was pissed off and I threw a few unsavory words mixed up in it, and so on and so forth. And if so, do better. Do better, do better. You have to arrest the flesh. Just arrest the flesh. Put that in the back. You never know when you're going to get these pop-up quiz, a pop-up quiz, if you will. Hasatan is like a roaring lion. He paces back and forth looking for those he can devour. So if you're always conscious of that, self-examining yourself, purging yourself of iniquity, staying in a repented mind state, humbleness, meekness, then with full faith, you can guarantee you're making your calling and election sure. Don't be so sure of yourself as to claim you're safe as redeemed. No, that's not promised. What's promised is that if you are executing everything according to his word and building your faith, those who endure to the very end may have that blessed hope of being saved, redeemed, and given salvation. So I pray that this quick exhortation is helpful to all you brothers out there who are suiting up, getting booted up to experience another day of this blessed life, having his word within us. Tawara Abanawa Yahweh for your word. Thank you for this opportunity to go into the scriptures and to help exhort and edify the sheep. And we have to continue to keep that wall and defense up to keep the flock safe. You know, if you were called into this ministry and to receive this truth, just imagine yourself being a gate, one of the 12 gates, and nothing gets in the gate so that way it can devour the sheep. You are a defense against darkness and evil. The powers that be want to come in and gobble up the sheep. They're busy grazing because as a shepherd, you're feeding them. You're feeding them, you're building them up, you're making them acceptable, a good flock for the Most High Yahweh. So as a gate, continue to stand strong, armored up, being in defense for the gospel, but not quick to grab a sword to slay, but to cut through the darkness and the lies, so that way you can shine bright. And I pray all of you brothers ultimately will be a beacon of salvation to all nations. So this is your brother Ephraim Banyasha Allah. I pray that this exhortation was helpful. Until the next video, Abba Vratazah, I bid you a shalom.